Welcome students to the part 2 video, and now we will continue with the further map. And this is the map regarding the biosphere reserve, and very important biosphere reserve I would like to highlight. Himachal Pradesh, you have cold desert. Himachal Pradesh. Okay, you have a cold desert here. And Mannas, so it is located in Assam. Next, Shimlipal is very important. Shimlipal, Odisha, right? And Sheshachalam, Andhra Pradesh, and Nilgiri. We have a mini biosphere reserve, two biosphere reserve in the Western Ghats itself. One is Nilgiri, and another one is Agastya Malai, and one more we have a marine biosphere reserve. Marina கடல் வாழ் உயிரினங்கள்ல வச்சு ஒரு biosphere reserve இருக்கு, and that is located in Gulf of Mannar. So Gulf of Mannar marine biosphere reserve, and Nilgiri and Agastya Malai is located in the Western Ghats. So these are the very important. So Tamil Nadu, when it is asked, you can write all these three biosphere reserve. In 2 mark question also it comes. And here in Odisha, Shimlipal, and Madhya Pradesh, Pachmari, and Panna biosphere reserve is there. Just a center, exact center you can locate as a Panna biosphere reserve. And so these are the important biosphere reserves present in India. And you can have a biosphere reserve which is in blue, in green color, it is recognized by the UNESCO, and which is the red color is just a biosphere reserve which is not coming under UNESCO. So you can see this Rann of Kutch and Panna biosphere reserve coming not under UNESCO. Okay, and we'll go to the next one. So it is 119. And here you have a soil. We know that what are the different types of soil. Basically we have 6 types of soil in India. And alluvial soil, you know where alluvial Ganga and Yamuna, all the rivers are flowing, so you can mark it here. In Uttar Pradesh you can mark alluvial soil. In Bihar you can mark alluvial soil. Red soil, almost all parts of India. And even Tamil Nadu you can show a red soil. Black soil is very predominantly present in Maharashtra. You can show this area. And small region, a circle you can make it and put it as a black soil, and you will just write it made the Maharashtra region. That is fine. And laterite soil, laterite side towards the west coast of Kerala, you can just mark it laterite soil. Very yes, not too much, you can mark just. And you have a forest and mountain soil. So it is Jammu and Kashmir, forest mountain soil, Jammu and Kashmir. And arid desert, so obviously we have Rajasthan, arid and desert soil. And next is saline and alkaline, here and there somewhere near the Vizag. So Visakhapatnam you can mark it. And petty and marshy, so marshy, exactly, Sundarbans you can mark. So Sundarbans, it can be asked either in this way, petty or marshy soil, or it can be asked in the form of a Sundarbans. Sundarbans nalo idha eludunga, petty marshy soil nalo neenga idha eludunga. So in the soil la valara and the mangrove forest, we call it as a Sundarban. So you can mark it here exactly. Children, you don't mark it in Bangladesh, you mark it in our country. Is it clear? We'll go to the next one. 123. Yes. So multi-purpose river valley project, we know that we have so many dam, reservoir, and to start with very important reservoir, I'm going to just highlight it. It's not coming. So okay, just to see here in Punjab, you can see here Bhangra Nangal project, multi-purpose project you have. And here in Bihar you can see a Kosi multi-purpose project, and you can see a Damodar multi-purpose project, and Hirakud, which is constructed in the river of Mahanadi. So you can see this Hirakud. And more famous is In our Tamil Nadu, Mettur Dam, we know that. Yes. So these are the important. Idukki Periyar Dam also very important. It's located in Kerala. So these are very important multi-purpose river valley project. Okay, so very important is Bagranangal, Damodar, Hirakud, and Mettur. We'll go to the next one. On 26. Here we have paddy. Paddy na enna theriyum illaya? Paddy na nell. Arisi. So arisi engengla varikkranga na you can just mark any area in this region, children. Either Uttar Pradesh or Bihar or West Bengal ஏதாவது ஒரு சைடு தமிழ்நாட்டுல கூட நம்ம ஓரமா coastal regionல மார்க் பண்ணலாம். மெயினா டெல்டா region you can mark rice ரொம்ப நம்ம இது பண்றோம், cultivate பண்றோம், right? So you can mark in Tamil Nadu. So this area you can just put one circle and write as a paddy. Paddy na நெல்லு அரிசி ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. Next one. அதே மாதிரி wheatனாலே நமக்கு ஞாபகம் வந்துரும். We know that major wheat growing area is Punjab and Haryana. You can mark it here very well. So on the Delhi பக்கத்துல இந்த பக்கம் towards your west side you can put a circle and just write a wheat growing areas. Okay, and next one, 37. So you have minerals of India. Minerals of India la உங்களுக்கு எல்லா minerals எந்த இடத்துல இருக்குன்னு சொல்லிட்டு பார்த்தோம்னா you can see Chota Nagpur Plateau, this region. I think you can mark all the minerals. All the minerals are available in this Chota Nagpur Plateau, so you can mark it, children. So iron, mainly iron, you can mark it in Salem. So very famous in Tamil Nadu. It is readily available in Salem. We extract the mineral iron, manganese, copper, bauxite, limestone, gypsum, mica and gold. Gold அப்படினா gold வந்து கர்நாடகால மார்க் பண்ணுங்க, அது ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. So gold you can mark it in Karnataka. Okay, yes. Then mica you can mark it in Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay, Chota Nagpur Plateau, children, you can mark all the minerals because all the minerals are available near the Chota Nagpur region. So I am showing this region, isn't it? So you can mark it here, Chota Nagpur Plateau. You remember that. 142. And now I am showing the non-renewable resources of India. Non-renewable resources, I mean electric, which gives electrical energy in a form of a nuclear reactor, nuclear power plant we have, petroleum power plant we have, and natural gas extraction we have, and coal we have. So out of all these resources we are getting electricity, and that is the question now. And each one you will remember one place exactly. So nuclear reactor நம்ம தமிழ்நாடு ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. So you can either mark it Kalpakkam or you can mark it very near to the Kanyakumari, Thoothukudi. So that place is Kudankulam. You can mark this place. So this is very easy for you. So you remember either you can mark it in Kalpakkam or you can mark it in Kudankulam. So nuclear, our place you can mark very well. You can mark petroleum. You remember this Andaman Nicobar, Andaman Island. You can mark petroleum extraction, and the very important other one is Mumbai offshore. It is not shown here, but gas. Sorry, you can see natural gas extraction. You can see in northeast states. You can see all the natural gas extraction. You can mark it here, children. And coal extraction, coal you can see, you can mark it in which place you want to mark. I think you can mark in the West Bengal. You can mark it coal extraction. You can mark. So nuclear power reactor you can mark in Tamil Nadu, petroleum Andaman, gas is northeastern states, anywhere you can mark, and coal you can just remember West Bengal. Okay, and next is 144. Now you see non-renewable resources. I'm sorry. So far we have seen the non-renewable resources. Now we will see renewable resources of India. And you have wind energy, thermal energy, solar energy, tidal and wave energy. So you just remember one particular place for wind. Wind means Kanyakumari. You can mark. So Kanyakumari, Muppandal. You remember that when we were discussing about the theory, here in this place only we have a largest single location where the windmills are established, and it is the world largest one. And remember that. So Kanyakumari you can very well mark because very nearer to the sea, and there will be quite a lot of a blow of air. So wind energy is generating so much of electricity in Kanyakumari. You can mark it in this place, children. And thermal na Chennai பக்கத்துல நமக்கு மணலி. Okay, so Chennai you can mark it. Chennai region you can mark the thermal power plant. You just go to take towards the red hills and you can go to Manali and you can see. And very close only from our place, from Pudur, it is very close. So thermal you can just mark near the Chennai or Ennur you can mark. So that is how you can mark. And tidal wave you can mark in Andaman. So tidal Andaman, and even in Kerala also tidal and wave energy. From tidal and wave energy electricity is generated. And solar you just remember Gujarat, Ran of Kutch you remember. So in Rajasthan also and in Gujarat also it is done in a very large manner. So you remember that. Once again, wind Kanyakumari, thermal Chennai, and you can solar is Gujarat. Okay, or Rajasthan. And tidal wave you can just mark it in Andaman, and or you can mark it in Kerala. Okay, next 147. So now major industries in India, exactly where you're going to locate, just as see children, all the industries are located in West Bengal as well as in Tamil Nadu. So you can mark it anywhere in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu specifically, you just mark Coimbatore cotton, you can mark, and Kanjipuram silk you can mark it. Okay, and iron and steel industry, obviously you can mark it in Salem. It is Salem. And sugar you can mark it here, even in Ariyalur, and sugar industry. And paper very close to Theni you can mark. Okay, so these are the places that you can remember easily. So you can mark it in Tamil Nadu itself, or you just remember the West Bengal, you can mark it over there. And West Bengal cotton jute industry is more in West Bengal, children. Next we will go to 150. And now you see we have electrical, electronic, software and automobile industries in India. And you see here where to be marked exactly. One particular place you can mark. The software industry you can mark it in Chennai. Automobile industry you can mark it as Chennai. Electric and electronic industries you can mark it here in Chennai. So all the three can be marked in Chennai or West Bengal. So Kolkata. So remember this Kolkata region, or you can just mark it in Chennai region. All the three industries are located. So you can mark it, children. Remember that. And we have 161. And now we have a transport system. 1 minute. Yes. Now I will zoom it. I think I cannot zoom it. கொஞ்சம் zoom பண்ணிக்கலாம். Just I'll put it in the center. So center you just see here Jhansi. Jhansi is the center for all the corridors. Okay, north south corridor and east west corridor. Jhansi. I am just showing here. Can you able to see Jhansi? Yes, Jhansi here. Yes. So children, just clearly I'm going to tell you where is New Delhi exactly. So இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல இருந்து நேரா இப்படி வந்தோம், அப்புறம் இந்த பாயிண்ட் நேபாள் இந்த பாயிண்ட்ல இருந்து நேரா இப்படி வந்தோம்னா இங்க இருக்கிற பாயிண்ட் தான் நியூ டெல்லி. we will mark it, children. And here very near to Bangladesh, see here you will mark Sundarbans, right? And Sundarbans கொஞ்சம் மேல தான் கொல்கத்தா இருக்கு. so please put a dot over there and write Kolkata there. And exactly where Mumbai is located, almost everybody is making a mistake in placing Mumbai வந்து நீங்க இங்க மார்க் பண்றீங்க, இங்க கிடையாது, இன்னும் கூட கொஞ்சம் தள்ளி கீழே மார்க் பண்ணுங்க. இதுதான் மும்பை, இது வந்து தானே. okay, so you mark it Mumbai. Be very clear in marking Mumbai. And சென்னை அப்படியே இப்படி நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு நெத்தி மாதிரி வருது, இது ஒரு மூக்கு மாதிரி வருது. ஸோ இந்த நெத்தியில அந்த டாட் மாதிரி வைக்கிற பிளேஸ் தான் வந்து நம்ம சென்னை, ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் சென்னை. okay, so these are the 4 metropolitan cities. So if at all the question is asked, it will be asked connect Chennai to Mumbai or Chennai to Delhi or Chennai to Kolkata or Kolkata to Mumbai. இப்படிதான் கேட்பாங்க. so you will be doing it. you know how to put the roadway. you just so if the places is very correct and you have marked it accurately, you can easily join. ஒரு சும்மா ஒரு கோடு போட்டீங்கனாலே join பண்ணி கோடு போட்டீங்கன்னா it's over. okay, so that's how you have to do that. so all the 4 metropolitan cities, if you are very sure, if you are in placing it, and you will get the marks. okay, and similarly for the railway transport also 64. and you can see now. all right, yes. so here also railway routes, railway yet another, the metropolitan cities you must remember very clearly, and where to locate exactly. Chennai, this is Chennai, and here you have Mumbai. so beautifully it is located. see this one, a small, there will be a small what do you say, ஒரு கட்டு மாதிரி இங்க வருது பாருங்க ஒரு மாதிரி. so you can place Mumbai here. and children, you always remember, you are making mistake in Kolkata, marking Kolkata. so you just remember the Sundarban region, and the Sundarban regionல இருந்து மேல கொஞ்சம் மேல ஒரு டாட் வச்சீங்கன்னா அது கொல்கட்டா. okay, and New Delhi, just now I said this is New Delhi. okay, so this is the central point of North Zone, New Delhi. and Indian headquarters கேட்டாங்கன்னா you will be writing New Delhi is the Indian headquarter. and Southern Zone கேட்டாங்கன்னா Chennai is the Southern Zone. and Central கேட்டாங்கன்னா Central இருந்து Mumbai. okay, and East கேட்டாங்கன்னா East headquarters கேட்டாங்கன்னா so already it is available. just to check this name of zone headquarters, you can just check it once again. so this is a very important. Central Railway ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க, Northern Railway and Southern Railway and Western Railway. and apart from that, Indian Railway ku edu headquarter, New Delhi is the headquarter. you remember that. so the question will be like this, what is the just mark the location of headquarter of India. so you will mark as New Delhi. அப்படி கேட்டா கேட்கலாம். okay, we are coming to the last one, 166. yes, so with this we will finish our map revision. so this is a flight route, air route. okay, so air route, you can just take your scale and you can just draw a line in the land, and that's how you can do it. straight ஒரு லைனை போட்டிங்கனால முடிஞ்சு போச்சு. so you know this place exactly, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai and New Delhi. the work is done. and next is the adjacent. you have one more map. yes, now so you should be very careful when the question, read the question. the question is like connect the water route, through water route from Chennai to Kolkata, means you need to mark in the sea region and don't ever mark the sea route in the landல mark பண்ணிடாதீங்க. so sea route வழியா தான் நீங்க mark பண்ணணும். so you put one line just connecting Kolkata and Chennai through sea only. so அங்க இருந்து இங்க அப்படி ஒரு லைன் போட்டீங்கன்னா முடிஞ்சிச்சு. is it clear everybody? and Mumbai to Chennai நாலும் Mumbai, from Mumbai you have to come all along the Kerala வந்து சுத்தி ஸ்ரீலங்காவை சுத்தி சென்னைக்கு வரணும். okay, is it clear? and these are the important ports. Ports ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க, ports. So இதுதான் வந்து ஹல்தியா தான் கொல்கட்டாவோட important, வெஸ்ட் பெங்கால்ல கொல்கட்டாவோட important port. Okay, and Odisha, Paradeep is the important port, seaport in Odisha. Either major ports and minor ports are there. Vizag is a very important, Andhra Pradesh oda major port to Vizag na Visakhapatnam. Okay, and these are the two small things are coming under the minor port. Chennai is a major port, you know that. Puducherry, Karaikal, Nagapattinam is coming under the Ennuru have come under major port only. Three major ports we have, one is Thoothukudi, one is Chennai, and another one is Ennur, and these are the minor ports. Okay, and Kochi, Alappuzha, you can see Alappuzha, Thiruvananthapuram, both the port will come under minor, and Kochi port will come under the major port. Okay, Mangaluru come under major port, Panaji come under major port, Mumbai is a major port, and in Gujarat you can see here in Gujarat Okha come under the minor port. You just this point you remember, children. Yes. Okay. So these are the important, and even Lakshadweep Island, these are the very important ports because they fully rely on water transport only. Port Blair, you have a flight, an airport in Port Blair, Andaman Nicobar Island, and that's all. I think I have covered all the map revision to you. I hope that it will be easy for you. If you could not able to understand, just one more time you just go through, recollect all the points, and one more time you can see the video and get the things back. Okay, things done. And now I'm going to give you, today I'm going to give you some questions. Take 3 map, and I'm going to give the map questions, and you can do it and just take a snap and give it to me. Post it to me, children. So this is for today's class. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.